Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Wednesday, June 8th. If you're new to Grandstand Bettors, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for all our free picks, predictions, and contests throughout the year. And while you're at it, smash that like button because today, for the first time in 2 months, we are going to be talking about a little NBA, something we don't normally do, and in full transparency, this is probably our least known sport that we talk about. But without further ado, and all that said, let's dive in to the NBA Finals, game number 3 between the Warriors and the Celtics. Celtics here favored at home at -158 on the money line. And in this one, the Celtics are a 3.5-point favorite at home with the over-under set at 212. Now, after losing game 1 of the NBA Finals, the Warriors bounced back in game 2 with a 107-88 victory. Before we really dive into the matchup, just a little sidebar on the NBA Finals. Does anyone else think it's ridiculous that the NBA has to have a game every 3 days for the finals? We know why they do it, but come on. Honestly, it irritates us so much. They feel like they need to drag the NBA Finals out for almost 3 weeks. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on that. Do you agree that it should be every 3 days? Or, come on, the NHL, they play every other night. I just think it would be a little bit better product if it was every other night. Anyways, though, the Warriors in the playoffs, they've averaged the most points of any team, 113.7 per game, giving them a plus 5.2 differential, and that could be contributed to the ball movement. They are averaging a league best in the playoffs, 27.9 assists per game. On the defensive side of the ball, though, even though they have an above-average squad, they have definitely been tested, but they are only allowing 108.5 points per game, with opponents shooting only 44% from the field. They, however, have been awful at defending the three lately. They're almost giving up 15 made threes per game, and the Celtics in their first 2 games have knocked down 36 three-pointers already. And speaking of those Celtics, it's almost been 2 weeks since these guys have been at home. They are averaging 106.3 points per game, which many thought would be a problem against a fast-paced Warriors offense. But what the Celtics can't do on offense, they surely can make up for on defense. Celtics are 3rd best this postseason, only giving up 101 points per game. Celtics have stolen home court back after splitting in San Francisco, but fans should not be too excited for that, as they have not been great at home in the postseason. They are 5-4 at home, have lost 2 of 3 of their home openers of a series in the postseason, and the Warriors themselves are 3-0 in the first road game of a series in the playoffs. So, what is our best bet here in game number 3 for the NBA Finals? Well, this postseason has been absolutely awful in our opinion to watch. The games have been mostly one-sided. There have been a ton of blowouts. In both the first 2 games of this series, the winner has won by 12 and 19 points. It seems like teams this postseason and in the finals are putting together some great quarters, but nobody can really put together a great game. So we're going to pass on the spread and money line here, as we have no confidence in either team to put it all together in a full game. And the total, quite honestly, we would lean to the under in this one with how long it takes both teams to get their shots up. They're taking a lot of time passing the ball around on both sides of the courts, and especially the Warriors. Maybe it does go over. They can score 40 easily in a quarter. So we're going to pass on the total as well, and we're going to look at a player prop, because one thing we do feel confident in is the Warriors' ability, or not being able to defend on the defensive end with 3-pointers, and the Celtics' ability to make them and knock them down. Jason Tatum did not have a good game 1 in this series, only had 12 points. He was 3 of 17 from the field. Game 2, much better, 28 points, including 6 3-pointers. And we think we're getting a good price on him on his over-under made threes. Tatum has 4 3-pointers in 3 of his last 4 games, and the guy is averaging 4.25 made threes against the Warriors here in this season. With Tatum shooting almost 39% from deep in the postseason, and the Celtics relying on him to score tonight, our best bet for NBA Final game number 3 is going to be Jason Tatum over 3.5 made 3-pointers, priced at plus 112. Now, our best bet leaderboard continues today. If you guys aren't on it, what are you doing? It is a free contest. We're giving out free money. All you have to do is look in the pinned comments for the rules. Put your best bet in each and every day. And if you're atop the leaderboard at the end of June, you're going to take home $200 of cold hard cash. Now, before we sign off, always just a reminder that all of our bets here on YouTube are just for fun. They don't actually make it onto our Grandstand Bettors daily card. If you are looking for that daily card, head on over to grandstandbettors.com, become part of our family, and start living that grandstand life. If you're on a budget, though, hey, check out our Patreon. We give 1 or 2 picks off that daily card each and every day. It starts at a fraction of the price, only $6.99 a month. And you can get signed up by looking at that link in the description below. As always, though, sit back, relax, enjoy the NBA Finals Game 3, because it's going to be another 3 days before Game 4. And we'll see you tomorrow with another free pick.